The rise and fall of the Aztec, Inca, and Maya empires in the Americas is a fascinating story of conquest, innovation, and destruction. These empires were some of the most powerful and advanced civilizations in the world at their peak, but they were eventually conquered by the Spanish conquistadors, who brought disease, warfare, and destruction in their wake. In this script, we will explore the history of these empires, their achievements, and their ultimate demise. The Maya civilization flourished in the Yucatan Peninsula from 2000 BCE to 1500 CE. The Mayans were skilled in agriculture, architecture, and mathematics, and they built impressive cities, temples, and pyramids. They also developed a writing system, which is still being deciphered today, and they were skilled in astronomy, developing complex calendars based on the movements of the stars. However, the Maya civilization began to decline around 900 CE, for reasons that are still not entirely clear. Some theories suggest that environmental factors, such as droughts, deforestation, and soil depletion, played a role, while others point to internal conflicts, social unrest, and political instability. Meanwhile, the Aztec Empire was rising in what is now Mexico. The Aztecs, also known as the Mexica, migrated to the Valley of Mexico in the 13th century and established their capital city of Tenochtitlan on an island in the middle of Lake Texcoco. The Aztecs were a militaristic society, and they conquered neighboring tribes to expand their empire. The Aztecs were also skilled in agriculture, engineering, and art, and they built impressive pyramids, temples, and canals. They also developed a sophisticated calendar system, based on the movements of the sun and the moon, and a writing system based on pictograms. However, the Aztec Empire was brought to a sudden and brutal end in 1521, when the Spanish conquistador Hernán Cortés arrived in Mexico. The Aztecs initially welcomed Cortés, thinking he was a god, but he soon turned on them and began a campaign of conquest, using superior weapons and tactics, and spreading disease among the population. The fall of Tenochtitlan marked the end of the Aztec Empire and the beginning of Spanish colonial rule in Mexico. Further south, the Inca Empire was rising in what is now Peru. The Incas were skilled in agriculture, engineering, and administration, and they built a vast network of roads, bridges, and cities, including their capital of Cusco. They also developed a sophisticated system of record-keeping, using quipus, or knotted strings, to keep track of goods and services. The Incas were also skilled in metallurgy, weaving, and art, and they built impressive structures, such as the mountain citadel of Machu Picchu. However, the Inca Empire was also brought to a sudden and brutal end in 1532, when the Spanish conquistador Francisco Pizarro arrived in Peru. Pizarro captured the Inca Emperor Atahualpa and demanded a ransom of gold and silver, but he eventually executed him and took control of the Inca Empire. The conquest of the Aztec, Inca, and Maya empires was a tragic and violent event in world history, and it had profound consequences for the people and cultures of the Americas. The Spanish introduced new technologies, religions, and customs to the Americas, but they also brought disease, slavery, and exploitation. The legacy of these empires is still being felt today, and their achievements and tragedies continue to inspire and challenge us.